If you look it up on the internet, changed a couple of titles along the way, but the one title we're talking about it under today is Blood Rush. Now, Blood Rush gives us the story of Nicole Diamond, who's a famous supermodel, known by many people, and she's also famous for being part of half of the couple with a Scotty D, this other famous character, and she's paired up with him, but while driving home, they find themselves in an accident where their car gets flipped upside down. She can't get out of the car, so she's hanging upside down. Scotty D's unconscious, hanging upside down. There's vicious and mean animals in the woods, and there's a small fire going on. So things are looking pretty grim for her. So she reaches out the only way she can through technology, through her cell phone, and she gets a hold of Casey. But Casey is probably the last person you really want to get on the phone when you're in trouble. He pretty much torments her throughout her ordeal and says he's helping her, but he also is trying to do a reality check and making her look in the mirror and see how her life truly is and try to admit to her. So he's playing kind of psychoanalyst as well as savior. And is his intentions good or bad? Well, you'll have to see till the end of the film to find out. Harris Demmel, who co-wrote the script for this and directed it, really gives us an exploration into our celebrity worship, the how celebrities, might perceive themselves, how people perceive the celebrities, and I liked that exploration, and I liked the idea of them being trapped in a car upside down. It had to be hard to film. Now, Nicole Diamond is played by Stella Maeve, who is from Transamerica, and enjoyed her performance in here. You felt, her character from the start isn't shown as being a very strong character, and we see as she goes along how she is very hesitant to admit the mistakes and the things that the way they really are in her life, because she's been through a lot of hell, okay, and so there's an exploration in here in domestic abuse as well, which I thought it's very topical now. So it's always great when horror thrillers explore current topical themes, and so she's also dealing with that and the fact that she's been in abused as well, and so you can tell I thought Stella played this beautifully as this character who's really trying to work through some of the stuff, but at the same time doesn't exactly want to admit the bad things that have happened. Now, Michael Madsen does the voice over the phone, and it's Michael Madsen, creepy voice, right? I mean, just this guy who really is infuriating, and you feel her frustration with her when she's talking to this Casey character. But I liked how it unfolded the events, how we learned more about her character and the threats that came up, and the things that she does find herself doing that I don't think she expected herself to be be capable of doing. And I liked that, how she discovered more strength in herself than actually was there, but also trying to avoid her flaws. So really complex character and an interesting exploration into it. The film was all right as a whole, as I liked the performances and the story. We've kind of seen this type of story before, though I didn't quite expect it to end the way it did, though I did think something was up about halfway through from some of the camera shots they had. Production value looks really good, and again, had to be a challenge alone for these performers hanging upside down to stay in the characters. So it is a very interesting film, and I think you should seek it out if you're looking for something a little different in your indie film. If you kind of like the subject of exploration of celebrities, of people doing self-reflection, of us coming to terms with our inner demons, and also the subject of how people try to handle the abuse that they've suffered in different ways. If you want all that exploration, that's all in here. So check it out. I thought the script was interesting, and the story, while it was a bit predictable, I did like this exploration of the elements that they had in there, and I think you should seek it out if this is your type of film. If you're thinking of a really interesting, more taut thriller, if you're thinking along that lines, this isn't exactly a fast-paced film, so this one may not be for you. So if you have seen Blood Rush, a.k.a. Flipped, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, so close to 1,000 subscribers by July. Hoping to hit it by our 10th anniversary. Can you believe it? 10 years, and I'm still here rambling about films. I appreciate every single one of you. Welcome to our new subscribers. Love the support from our continuing subscribers as well. All of my movie maniacs out there. Thank you so much, and until next time, keep that ticket stub.